Hello everyone, welcome to another Nyla, aka Princess of Pineapples video. Today this is long overdue, but I decided we're going to go on a video tour of my 30-day island of Sunset, which was a DIY island, only DIYs, so if some of my island looks not completely polished, probably why. I had 30 days. So we're gonna go and take a look at it. So let's go. Now, very recently, DIY islands are starting to get quite popular. April Honey and Kaylee Games are collaborating and both doing DIY islands. So if you haven't checked either of them out, you should go check them out. I'm sure you're all already subscribed. But just letting you know, if you want more DIY chaos, go check them out. And also, someone else that is just getting into the challenge is Lumi Moon Plays and Nana A's Gaming. So check out all our friends. Alright, we are here. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is the design that I made for this island. I only ever made the one, but we're still going to take a look at it. And here it is. In all of its glory. This is a bat. Supposed to be a bat. I don't know if you can tell. And it says Scree. So that was the dress that I wore for this challenge. I was initially gonna make something better, but I just really fell in love with the dress and just decided to keep it. Okay, so here is resident services. And I do believe I left a vaulting pool for you, just in case you needed it. And then we're going to go straight down from the airport, well, straight down from resident services to the airport. The airport is right here. We got a green airport. It is really hard to tell if it's green or yellow in the dark, but this is definitely green. We got a green airport, and oh, I drew that pumpkin. I kind of call it a peachkin, because it kind of looks like a peach and a pumpkin had a child together. And that's what that would look like. So, that's our flag. Alright, I usually like to go from right to left, but I think most people go from left to right, so let's go ahead and do that. And here is Sly's house. I feel like he probably got the best house out of everyone, because he's got the big pumpkin patch, and he's got all this pumpkin DIYs by his house. It's very spooky. But of course, gotta have something so he can work out, right? So this is Sly's house. You can always go up to the house and read. Oh, I should probably show you the map, shouldn't I? Good. Okay, here's the map. This is what the whole island looks like. We're gonna go all the way around. And I'm gonna, go into brief detail of what I did to make this island the island. The first thing I had to do was I had to use only DIYs. I couldn't use any of the regular items that, that you can just buy. And down here we have Twiggy. I gave her sort of a little bit of a tropical feel with just a little bit spooky. Not much, but just enough to feel like she had something. And this shell table is one of the early DIYs I got, so that was nice. And of course the bonfire and the tiki torches. And up here is... who's here? Ah, Cool. This is Cool's house. He doesn't really have much in terms of decorations for his house. He's got this little raccoon figurine and this little pumpkin and a little pot over here. Just, sometimes keeping it simple works. And if you go this way, it'll lead to my land bridge. Because I only had 30 days, I didn't have a lot of time to make money. So Crispy Crafts, shout out to Crispy, she suggested that I make land bridges. So that is what I did. Now, this next part is probably my favorite part of the whole island. It's my maze that I made. This is a maze. Now, you don't have to go in the maze. You don't have to treat it like a maze. You can just go around. But if you actually want to, you can go this way and go into the maze. And I forget if that's a pitfall or not, so I'm not going to step over it. But you can get through by laying down on the hay beds. So you get through, and it leads over to Marlowe's house. He doesn't have much decoration either, because his house is... He's supposed to be like the guide that guides you through the maze to make sure the kids don't get lost, because it can be kind of scary sometimes. And I know this for a fact is a pitfall, so I'm not going to step in that. But yeah, you just lay on the hay beds, get through the maze. I made sure to put lots of hay beds out and lots of spiky fencing. And don't fall in the hole. And you can't go that way. So go this way. So go around. I tried to make it feel like a maze as much as I could. So you'll have to let me know if you think I succeeded in that or if I needed way more fencing than what I put out. It's bigger than what it was initially because I felt it wasn't maze-like enough. But yes, if you don't want to actually go through the maze, you can just follow the path. So it's completely optional. I just thought it was a cool thing to include for a Halloween island. And then this path, just a nice natural path that will lead towards the museum. Now you could go either way, but if you go this way, you'll see that there's a land bridge. Another land bridge. Then if you go up this way, it'll lead towards these stairs. Keep going. Keep following the path to get to the museum. And then come down this way. Come back over. And this leads you back here. Now, I may have to go backwards, I'm not entirely sure. There's nothing up there. You see, this part of the island's not really decorated. I didn't have time to decorate my island head to toe. That's what happens when you do 30-day challenges. Sometimes some parts of your island don't get decorated, but that's okay. I did what I could in the timeline that I had. And I think it turned out okay. And of course there's hopping spots you want to hop across. There's really not much to see over here. Now if you go down here, if you go to the left, this is the build for the campsite, which is right next to Huck. Huck is our campsite ambassador of Sunset. He'll make sure that you don't get lost in the woods. She's got lots of lights. And then Molly, she is our farmer. She's our farmer. She's got some carrots and some wheats. She's got this little area for cooking. She also has one of these things which you can play with. And then over here she's got a hay bed if you want to take a nap. You can lay down and take a nap. Now just so you know, the inside interiors are not redecorated. They are not redecorated. They are the same as they would be for any of the villagers normally. And then over here I just put out some fencing. I spaced them one apart to make it look like fencing, but kind of make it look like, you know, a little spooky, like what happened to the rest of the fence. No one knows. And then we'll get to my house last. My house is over here. But if you go back up towards the path, go down this way, over and across, and it'll take you right back to resident services. Now if you go over this way, you'll find Nook's Cranny. I tried to give it just a little bit of decorative look, you know, just a little bit, not much. Now if you go down, go over this way, you can go over here to the peach farm. There's the Able Sisters where I have my design out. Look how pretty it is. Do such a good job. And then of course over here is Rex. Rex is kind of a, oh, how would I describe him? He's kind of the guardian. Let's just go with guardian. He's the guardian of Sunset, and he will tell you if you're over here. He'll tell you don't go any further into the woods. It's very dangerous. And this is why. This is Muffy's house. And even though there's a nice little flower here on this nice little mushroom log, there's this spa back here that looks like it's very relaxing. She's up to no good. She's sacrificing villagers and people that come to the island for her witchcraft. Where's my... So just be warned. Muffy is not what you think she is. Sure, she looks sweet and innocent. She's not. She's not. The Rex will warn you. They'll be like, don't do it. Don't go there. And then, of course, down here, we have my favorite villager of the island, Kyle. And by favorite, I mean, I was also working on a different island when I was working on this island, Pride Rock. And if you don't know, Kyle is a hyena. And I really, really wanted him for my other island. I spent over 400 tickets looking for this guy. And what did he do? What did he do? He did not show up. That's what he didn't do. And then I had an autofill plot for this island. And guess who it was? It was Kyle. The one and only. I couldn't believe it. I was truly appalled. This is a little mushroom. It's just a little tiny mushroom with like little red flowers around it. Mushy, mushy friends. And some more flowers behind here. And then last but not least, down here is Monique. Monique's house. She's kind of the makeup artist of the island. She'll help paint your face to be all spooky-like. And she'll give you lots of fashion tips. So again, that's mainly the island. I don't know if I forgot to show anything. I think that was the main things I had to show you. But I think the last thing I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you my house. So let's go. Alright, so again, everything in here other than these boxes that you start with are all DIYs. And because you can't craft those boxes, I just left them there. So, we've got the wooden plank sign up on the ceiling. I don't think there's anything else up there, is there? Can't really see. Get my camera out. Oh yeah, the plaque. Happy Home Academy plaque. I decided to put that up because they actually gave me that for having a very well designed house, despite only being able to use DIYs. I thought that was pretty cool. And we even have a back room. I wasn't sure if I was going to have any other rooms unlocked, but we did unlock the back room. So I decided to go more spooky with this. You can see Jack's photo, you can see Jack, little lever skill. I wanted to put another lever skill on the other side. Unfortunately, I did not get enough star fragments to do that, but it is what it is. We got the gold flooring that Kyle gave me. I didn't think I was going to be able to make it, but I actually got enough gold to make it, so thank you, Kyle. But yep, that's the tour of Sunset. If you have any questions about the island, if you have any questions about Sunset, if you want to know my process, there wasn't really a process. It was just a do your best with the time you have. So I hope for those of you that actually watched the series that you enjoyed it. And what would you like to see from me in the future? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Without further ado, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, stay safe, stay awesome, and always know you're sweet as a pineapple. Now, before we go, there's one more thing I must do. Get ready. Hi, everyone. You're only going to see me for a second. Ready? Go. Thank you to our channel members, Jan S., Senny Jacosta, Crispy Crafts, Mrs. Cupcake, Naru White, Modest Placebo, Debbie Williams, Rebs Cozy Gaming, Rose, Nina A's Gaming, Mimi, Selena, Isabel, Ramonora, Lumimin Plays, April Honey, Classy Cozy Gamer, Clunkety, Ayamu Plays, Amari's Crossing, Dreams of Ponies, as well as a few other new members that I still need to add. Thank you everyone for being a member. I really, really appreciate it. Alright, without further ado, this is Nyla, signing off. Bye everyone. Bye.